Welcome to the Income Strategy Show with Dolph Janis.
Everybody wants to retire, but are you ready to retire? That's how we want to help people.
The Clear Income Strategies team aims to help everyone develop plans that will take them to and through retirement.
One thing is not right for everybody. We have to find what's right for you.
This is the Income Strategy Show with Dolph Janis.
This is News 1110 and 99.3 WBT. Thank you so much for joining us on the radio this weekend. Find out more about Dolph, his team, what he does right now at clearincomeforlife.com. You know, if you're nearing retirement and there was one mistake you could correct that would improve your chances overall, would you want to know what it was? Of course you would. And with that in mind, The Street asked AIG's Todd Solash what he sees as the most common mistake people are making.
The top mistake is not having a plan. People are living longer, which is really exciting, and they are excited about it. But at the end of the day, 30, 40 years of retirement, you have to have a plan. A lot of contingencies can happen, healthcare, the market, and you really need that.
So this plan that he's talking about, is it something we can put together ourselves at home on an Excel spreadsheet, or what do we need to know?
Well, you can try, but Kristen, obviously, I think personally one of the biggest things in this whole thing is called procrastination. People just keep on putting things off. We were talking before the show starts. It just seems like you and I were talking yesterday. I mean, it's amazing how the days run by. And I think of Fred and Alice. They own a jewelry store up by the lake. I mean, Fred is now 57, Alice is 61. And about 4 years ago, they had an eye-opener. Their father, unfortunately, passed away. Their mother died earlier, but their father passed away. And he was living in a living facility for several years. And he had a lot of money, but that thing just dissipated, and he lived longer than he thought for, and he passed away. So all his money was gone because of it. And they were counting on that money to persuade them in the retirement. I remember them coming in specifically and said, Dolph, what do we do now? I mean, we're 53 and 56 years old now, and we have nothing saved. And our parents couldn't leave us anything because they passed away in the nursing home. And they said, we just failed to sit down and decide what we wanted to do.
Right.
And unfortunately, the situation runs into all the time about procrastination. And we sat down and it's like, well, it's never too late, but it's always nice to begin early. Mm-hmm. And so when we started talking about what we have going forward, and now it's time to make sacrifices. Retirement, in my opinion, when you're talking to someone, it's about a sacrifice. If you want to retire, first of all, you have to make a sacrifice. If you want to retire comfortably, you have to make another sacrifice. And if you want to retire really comfortably and do what you want to do, it's a bigger sacrifice. And you say, Dolph, what are you talking about, all these sacrifices? Well, sacrifice is giving up that Starbucks coffee. Sacrifice is not going out to eat 4 or 5 times a week, taking that extra money and putting it towards retirement. Because trust me, the older you get, the more money you're going to need, especially with inflation, which is going to be going up, Kristen, especially with taxes going to be going up in the future potentially. And of course, we know healthcare. So those are 3 big things you need to look at. So if you want to sit down and do it yourself, go ahead. Good luck. But at some point, you're going to need a second opinion, and that's what we want to do for you.
If you'd like that second opinion, that insight, and to make sure you're not procrastinating, it's all about having a Where Do I Stand plan at Dolph's office. Sitting down with him for about an hour or so, getting to know each other, you asking the questions you've been wondering about, him maybe bringing some things to light that you haven't thought about. And then when you leave, he gets to work, spending quite a few hours putting together the second opinion of your entire retirement, doing a detailed analysis of your risk tolerance, looking at RMDs, inflation, using that tax mapping software to make sure you're tax efficient moving forward, analyzing your Social Security benefit options and possible health care and long-term care costs and how you're going to accommodate those. Dolph will help you find out if you have the right retirement income plan to fit your lifestyle now and moving forward, and make sure that you are prepared for the what-ifs in the future. Don't put off this planning any longer. Take advantage of this opportunity. It is complimentary. 704-919-0149. 704-919-0149. And you can connect too at clearincomeforlife.com. Dolph, around the Janus